On today's video, what you're seeing on the screen is not a joke, nor it is a mistake. Saladin YSS, leading a Garrison, turns out to be one of the strongest hidden Garrison pairs in Rise of Kingdoms, but not enough people are using it. In this video, I want to show you guys how this pair looks like at the top tier, what kind of equipment you need, what kind of talents you need, and everything you need to know to potentially rock the Saladin YSS. Hey there, YouTube. Welcome back to Gekko Gaming. Yes, the intro is not wrong. Yes, I did not choose the right footage. Saladin YSS as a Garrison apparently is extremely viable. Has been used at the top tier of Rise of Kingdoms for a little bit now, and it's yielding some really good results. This video is brought to you by the makers of Infinite Galaxy. Infinite Galaxy is a mobile strategy game that takes place in space. You've been enlisted as a spaceport general, and your job is simple. Grow your spaceport, your space fleet, and engage in combat with other players and environment elements across space. You will command a set of crew members, flagships, and warships, which will help you conquer space. And with the help of your alliance and alliance mates, you can defeat spaceport defenses, claim star systems, and expand your footprints in space. Whether you're a player versus player or player versus environment enthusiast, a spender or a free-to-play player, Infinite Galaxy has all is needed to cater to your gaming experience. Check it out using the link down below, and thank you again to Infinite Galaxy for sponsoring this video. When I first started talking about potentially getting Jadwiga, potentially getting into Cavalry Garrison, or whatever the heck was that was the subject, someone named Stitch messaged me, and he was like, yeah, he first of all replied on the video, he's like, you have no idea what you're doing. Why would you get Jadwiga when you have Saladin? And I was like, huh? Okay, whatever. But then he messaged me again, and this time I was like, you know what? Let me entertain the idea. And he was completely right. He told me that one of his friends or someone he knows named Ozai from Kingdom 77 pretty much put him onto this, and this works extremely well. And when I first saw it, I was like, this doesn't seem too right. But then the reports started coming in, and I was really appraised by what I saw. First and foremost, Saladin. Let's talk about him for a second. We'll talk about his skills, his talents, why he's so good, how you should set up his talent tree, what kind of equipment you should get, and then I'll show you some sweet reports from some of the top players in this game rallying the life out of Saladin, and Saladin holding like no one's business. So when it comes to Saladin, he has a really decent range, a range of buffs slash debuff slash damage, from direct damage factor of 1400, which goes up to 1700 if you expertise him, to healing effect reductions, which nowadays can be very, very good. On top of that, cavalry defense and attack bonuses at a very decent level, and add to that, there is 30% skill damage taken reduction and counter damage reduction taken 20% down. This commander is just a tank. Now, granted, you could expertise him, and you probably want to expertise him if you want to have him at the top tier, at the best shape when it is on the Garrison. The fourth skill is a bit more insignificant. It's all about dealing damage to the Garrison when attacking cities. So this is very useless for you in terms of a Garrison commander. However, you would need this in order to unlock the expertise, which will increase the direct damage factor taken that he does by 300 direct damage factor, and also increase the healing effect reductions by another 10% to 50%. And so theoretically, a 5551 Saladin is excellent. An expertise one is really that tippity top, but you're unlocking the majority of him in here. And so would you have to expertise him? I would still say yes. If you don't have him expertise but want to give this a shot, I don't think it'll harm you too much, but you still might want to do it. And so, yeah. When it comes to talents, the talent setup is a little bit different. This is open field setup, and if we go into the Garrison setup, this is more how it looks like. What you're looking for is you're looking to reduce skill damage as much as you can. You're looking for every little bit of health you can grab out of your cavalry. You're looking for normal damage of all troops. So normal attack damage of all troops is increased by 1.5%. On top of that, rejuvenate, which will give you some sweet rage, quick rage, so you use your skills quicker. And with that comes burning blood. Now, granted, Unfortunately, hasty departure means nothing, but still, maybe if you're switching commanders, like switching captains, hasty departure can be really nice as you get out, get quickly back to your city, and come back in real quick. So maybe hasty departure does have a little bit of a thing in here. You'd really want to get down here where you're taking, every time you take skill damage, there's a 50% chance you get an additional skill damage reduction for 3 seconds. So that can be really, really, really strong to help you tank up. And at the end of it all, we also have a little bit of counter damage reduction down here. So this is the setup that Ozai and Stitch have been using, and the reports that you'll see also have the Saladin that is using this tree right here. When it comes to equipment, that is where really the tippity top of the spear is. And that is essentially you're going to want a full set of legendary equipment, but not a full set of the cavalry set. When it comes to the cavalry set, what you're looking for is the helmet for defense. You're looking for the chest piece for health. You're looking for the shoes for health. And you're looking for the weapon for extra attack. And from there, you get your 4-piece bonus, which is 3% troop health, and the 4-piece is counter attack damage plus 3%. And then you want to offset that. You really don't care too much for this, and you will offset this, and I believe the pants, which are also attack, with a little bit of more health through the Ash of Dawn, and with a little bit of extra health on the Navarre's control. Now, the cool thing about all this is Navarre's control or Navarre's control, however you want to say it, and the Ash of Dawn, you can get not through different things, including through keys, through all these different methods to get alternative legendary equipment that isn't set equipment. So you're going for 4-piece, and then you're going for those extra 2 to top it off. When it comes to accessories, the tippity top best you could do is a Vengeance book to increase the counterattack damage as much as humanly possible, and also a normal attack damage increase of 5% through the Greatest Glory. Now, granted, if you're not looking to create these very specific utility accessories, but you're rather going with a more generic approach, which is a horn and a dagger, that is completely fine as well. However, the reports that you'll see in a bit are all with those sets. And as a matter of fact, this is Ozai's set. Yeah, he has a very, very nice legendary set with proc gives. I mean, I can't even look at that. That's wild. And that's what he uses on his Saladin with YSS. Now, when it comes to reinforcements, the beauty of it is you have YSS as secondary, which means you can pretty much rock any type of combination of troops and get away with it a little bit. You want to maintain majority cavalry. You do not want to have a 100% mix. You probably want to be somewhere around 60 to 70% cavalry, if not 100%. And the person leading the charge should have a little bit of a mixed troops situation where most of them, maybe 80 or 70% of their troops are cavalry, and then a little bit of the other 2 for the YSS situation. And anyone else that understands the garrison and has the ability should not necessarily send full cavs, but rather 80% cavs and a little bit of archers and infantry. But if you are just trying to just send troops just to send them, primarily send cavalry if possible. And the results are actually astonishing. What you're seeing on your screen are reports from folks like Ahmad Aziz, like MF, and a few other individuals that Ozai got to Garrison against in our previous KVK. I do remember recollecting seeing the Saladin when I was looking around. I remember seeing a rally that was rallying a Saladin, and I was like, Saladin? Psh. But turns out that the psh was on me, because these guys were holding and trading incredibly well. Now, the reason Saladin is actually extremely nice for the Garrison is because if you are a Cav player or any type of player, Saladin is a key commander in Rise of Kingdoms. He's like the connector for pretty much any cavalry commander. You can take him with pretty much any cavalry commander and get a good pair out of it. So it is one of those recommended commanders to expertise, or to at least, not expertise, 5551, which is another one of his virtues. The fact that with 380 sculptures, you can get away with a strong tanky commander for the open field and more. Overall, I did not know this was a thing. I did not even guess that this could have been a thing. I mocked it for a little bit, and I think that it makes sense. I mean, I couldn't believe this, and I think that most of you couldn't believe it either. But it works, and it works extremely well. The rallies that you're seeing are not against weak players. They're not against players with bad equipment. They're not against players without knowledge of how to rally and troop combinations and swarming the flag and swarming the building and all that stuff. I mean, MF is a notoriously strong player with abilities out the wazoo and knowledge in this game, with the commanders and pairs and everything you need, and the T5s out the wazoo to just swarm everything in the process. And still the Garrison from Ozai ended up with positive trades with Saladin YSS. In conclusion, thank you, Stitch, and thank you, Ozai, for putting me on this. I don't know whether I'll get a shot to try it out because my cavalry equipment is very lacking on this account. But maybe, just maybe, we can do a little bit of rearrangement on the jumper account, and maybe we might have ourselves a Garrison. Now, for the record, funny enough, my Garrison on the jumper account, because it does not have any Garrison commanders at all, is indeed Saladin YSG, and it does hold extremely well. I just never thought that, you know, it could translate like it does to the top tier. And I'm really kind of thinking of getting that YSS on that account just to have a little bit of a Garrison availability, because I'm mostly cavalry there. And man, if that can hold the way it does, I'm going to take a few rallies next KVK. What do you guys think? Would you guys try it? Have you guys tried it? Would you test it? Did I help you? Did I not? I don't know. Leave me a comment down below and let me know. Thank you again for the guys who put me onto this. And thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to drop a like on it. And I'll see you in the next Rise of Kingdoms video. We're streaming tomorrow on Saturday. We got a digging event happening. We're digging for some archer equipment because we need to special talent a few bad boys, and we also need to craft a few bad boys because our cavalry, our archer equipment is lacking, missing 2 pieces for that 6-piece, 5% archer health. I'm on cavalry mode right now, and heck, we got to get those done. Take care and have a good one. Peace.